Hello and welcome back to Key Creations. So I picked up these birds here from Hobby Lobby and I like all the colors that are in them. And so I wanted to do a wreath, colorful wreath with that uses the colors of the birds. So you're gonna need these. You're also gonna need a 14-inch wreath frame. So we have four different colors of mesh. We have orange, yellow, purple, and green. And so they're all 10 inches by 10 yards. Okay, you're also going to need pipe cleaners, and they're just cut in half. You're going to need a rotary cutter, um, wire cutters, floral wire, and this is 22 gauge. You're also going to need glue gun, glue sticks, and I also have these flowers here. I think I'm going to use the stems and some of the leaves to kind of perch the birds on. I'm not sure, but we'll just have to see. And I also have these butterflies. So stay with me, you guys, and when I come back, we'll get started on this wreath. Okay, so for this wreath, we are going to use the ruffle method. And so we'll start off by cutting some mesh. And so we're going to start with the yellow mesh. And we are going to cut the yellow mesh 10 inches long. So we're going to measure out 10 inches. We'll take our rotary cutter here. And so we'll cut 10 inches. And cut another 10 inches. Okay? And so I have already cut up the rest of the yellow mesh that we're going to need. So what we're going to do is put the pipe cleaners on the wreath frame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start on bar 1 here. So we're going to put the yellow mesh on bar 1 all the way around the wreath frame, and we'll see how many that we're going to put in a section, and I'll let you guys know all of that as we go along. So we'll take our pipe cleaner and we're going to place the pipe cleaner right here on bar 1 and give it a twist. Okay, so let's just put this aside, and we're going to use 2 ruffles per pipe cleaner. Okay, so we lay our mesh out like this, place our fingers in the middle, and just scrunch up the middle like this. And you'll get a little bow tie. And so what you're going to do is take that, and we're going to place the mesh in this pipe cleaner. Okay, and give it a twist. So we're going to do another ruffle here. Just scrunch it up. And what we're going to do is we're going to place this ruffle right on top of the one that we just placed in. And then we'll just twist it. Twist the pipe cleaner tight. Okay? So you're gonna have this. Okay? And so I'm gonna kind of push this over, and we'll put our next pipe cleaner in. Now you can go through and prep all your stuff, like cut all your mesh pieces, because I'm going to tell you how many you're going to need per section, and how many pieces you'll need. So you can go ahead and just cut all that mesh, and then also you can go ahead and put all the pipe cleaners on the wreath frame. To say, just a preference. Sometimes I cut all the mesh at one time, and sometimes I cut as I go. It just depends on how I feel, but either way, it's fine. Okay, so let's do another ruffle. Okay, so we're gonna place it right in this next pipe cleaner we just put on. Just like this. And twist it. Okay, and so we're gonna take another piece and do another ruffle. Okay, and we're gonna place this ruffle right on top. And we're gonna tighten it up real good. Okay, and so we're gonna slide down. Let's fix this a little bit. Okay, and I think we're gonna put like one more in this section. So take your pipe cleaner, put it on bar 1, twist it. We'll take our ruffles, our mesh, and do a ruffle. Like so. And we'll put it in the pipe cleaner. And twist it. Alright. So, I'll take another piece and ruffle. Place it on top of the ruffle that's already there. There it is. And we're gonna tighten it up. Okay, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and finish putting all the yellow mesh on bar 1 all the way around the wreath frame. Okay, so I have finished putting all the yellow mesh on, and so I ended up using a whole roll of mesh. And so you can see here, there are, this from here to here is a section, and then from here to here it's a section. And so there are 6 sections total on this wreath frame. And so I ended up putting 3 pipe cleaners in each section. And each pipe cleaner has 2 ruffles in there. So you're gonna cut like 36 pieces of mesh total. And so that's the whole roll, and that's what you're gonna do for each color. And so now we're gonna start putting the orange mesh on. So we're gonna go ahead and take 2 pieces and do our ruffles. So remember, take your fingers and you just scrunch up like this. And I already put my pipe cleaner on there. And so we just place the mesh down in the pipe cleaner and tighten it up. Okay? just like that. So we're going to take our other piece of mesh and we're going to scrunch. Okay, and then we're going to take it and put this piece of mesh on top of the mesh that's already there, and we're going to tighten it up really tight. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you guys, how the way I turn the mesh. So this is what I do. I kind of put the ends together and then I turn the mesh back like this. Okay, and then what I do is just tighten it up some more and just take the pipe cleaner and finish twisting it and just kind of roll it down. Okay, so it's gonna look something like this. And as you go along and put more pieces on there, they're gonna lay down pretty good against each other. Okay, and so let's do another one. So we're gonna put our pipe cleaner here, and we're on bar 2. We started on bar 2. So we're gonna put our next pipe cleaner on, and we're gonna take our mesh, 2 pieces. Gonna do our, drop the piece. Let me get another one. Okay, so we'll ruffle, scrunch up the middle. We'll take it, place it in this pipe cleaner here, and tighten it. Okay, and so let's get our second piece. And we'll scrunch up and place it on top of the other piece. And then we'll tighten it up. So we'll take our mesh and kind of get the ends together. And then we'll push it back like so. Okay. And so, like that. Just tighten it up a little bit more. And roll your pipe cleaner down. So, you're going to do the same process to complete this this second bar, but you'll also do the same thing on bar 3 and bar 4. So we're going to put the green mesh on bar 3 and we're going to put the purple mesh on bar 4, but it's the same thing. You're putting 3 pipe cleaners in each section, and each pipe cleaner gets 2 ruffles. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish up, and when I come back, you'll see all the mesh on the wreath frame. Okay, so here is the wreath with all of the mesh on. As you can see, you got all the colors here: yellow, orange, green, and the purple. Okay, and so the next thing that I already did was I took those flowers that I showed you in the beginning. I took them off the little stems, and I just kind of twisted the stems together to get this, and I attached the birds on there, and the birds already come with a wire on the end of it. So I just attached the birds to the wire. And so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to find a place to put the birds. And I think I want to kind of set them right here. Okay. And so the next thing I'll do is take my floral wire and connect the little twig to the wreath frame. Okay, so I attached the twig using my floral wire, and so I've also gone ahead and started decorating the wreath. And I have a few more flowers and butterflies to add to it. And all I'm doing is using my hot glue gun and just putting the glue on there and sticking it on the mesh. Put that right here and just hold it in place for a second. Okay. And I'll take another little red flower. I didn't show you guys the yellow flowers in the beginning, and I added a few more different butterflies too, just to put a little bit more of those colors into the wreath. Okay, so I'm gonna put this flower right here. Hold that in place for a minute, a second. Okay, so I have a few more butterflies to put on here, and when I come back, I'll have all this wreath, I'll have it completed, and I will hang it up so you can get a better look at it. Okay, so this is the wreath completed, and I added a few more butterflies, and also added another bird, and a couple of more flowers. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. And if you would please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you and have a blessed day.